Hey, it's Mike here with martialartsgrowth.com, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to get more martial arts students with less. Now, I put together this little presentation because I want you to understand the actual thing that's happening right now and going to continue on in the martial arts industry. I know you're confused. You don't know how to actually get students using these online methods. You're not sure if these online methods would actually work. You're used to doing it this one way all the time, and that's how your sensei did it and his sensei did it and so on, and I get that. That's why I want to share with you in the utmost real way without all the malarkey or whatever. I'm gonna get all that stuff out of the way, and I just want to be extremely super real with you. So I put together a short group of slides here, and I really want you to just take this in and understand what's going on, because I know there's a lot of things out there that are holding you back, and I get that, and you're very unsure about this whole thing. You might be in a small area. You might really hate technology or not like it, dealing with computers, or you've had agencies in the past and you've been burned, or you've tried everything under the sun that didn't work. I get that, trust me. Okay, we talk to hundreds of martial arts business owners every single month, and we work with literally hundreds of our own clients. So I totally understand where you're at. Okay, I know that nobody wants to do online marketing, all right? Like, nobody actually wants to do it. They just want to have their students. They want high value students. They want students that come in, that want to come in because they want to come in, and that pay, that can afford to pay, and that really enjoy the martial art scene and the whole 9 yards. So I'm going to show you how to find those people. Now, you've probably tried birthday parties, you've tried free intro classes, you're calling leads, you've tried ads before in the past that didn't work, you've lost money, and you're just flat out, you about don't even know what to think about it anymore. You just know that if you don't do something, this thing is going to crash, and you don't want it to. You have worked so hard to become who you are, and you love helping people, and you don't want to let your legacy die, and I understand that. And I realize that there's just so much out there that you can't keep your head straight. So I'm going to share with you in a short presentation here. I'm going to give you some real crazy good stuff that is going to help you see. And then at the end here, I'm going to share with you what it is that we have and how that works and everything. And then if it makes sense to you, then I'm going to ask you to schedule a call at the end. If it doesn't, don't schedule the call. But I promise you that on that call, it's not a sales pitch, okay? It's literally us just trying to figure out if we can help you. So let's get started. So I've got money, time, and martial arts students, because that's what you want. You want money, you want time, and you want students, okay? Now, we have to understand that money and students, they're going to come to you, and these things follow attention. So money and student follows attention. You need to get attention, and you need to be where they are. So the first problem, we want more students, but we've got to be where they are. And this is where they are. They're on these devices, right? Like, you're probably watching this video right now. According to our statistics, 90% of you are watching it on one of these right here, these smartphones. Now, people are there, and they're on the computer. But how do you get there? What do you do on the computer? And that's the problem, right? We can't get or keep attention in those areas. So here's what you got to understand. You got to understand what it is that they want. You got to understand their true current reality and their true desired reality. And you've got to create a hook. You've got to create a front-end offer, not giving away the gi and 3 weeks or 8 weeks or 6 months of training for free. You can't do that. If you want to know why your ads aren't working, that's why. And I'm going to explain to you very clearly why ads don't work. Paid media, paid traffic isn't working for martial arts business owners, or a lot of companies, really, because they don't understand what you're about to. Okay? So in this right here, I want you to really think like, okay, I can be a specialist or I can be a generalist. Generalist, we're just talking about, gain respect, help your child that's rambunctious cool down and calm down, discipline, self-defense, focus, flexibility, these things, right? They're all great things. That's why I love the martial arts industry. It's got so many things that it can do to solve problems. Solving problems is the only way to get money. You can inherit the money. That's not a reality for most, okay? You could win the lottery, or you could steal it. None of those things are an option, really, But the only real true way to get money is to solve people's problems. And if you can solve problems and you're not solving problems, it's because the people that have the problems don't know that you can solve them. So you've got to understand, what is their problem? Specialists on average make 30 times more than generalists. You take two doctors, one's a general practice, one's a neurosurgeon. The neurosurgeon on average makes 30 times more, gets written up in the newspapers, only has to work with a couple clients a month and can make $1 million a year, where the general practice has to work 7 days a week, has a small office, and they're just piddle-paddling with things and they can't get over a couple $100,000. What's the difference? They both have doctor by their name. One of them is a specialist, and that's what you have to be. The great thing about the internet, though, is that we can be a specialist in multiple departments, and we can be specialists to a certain group of people, and we can have funnels, and we can have offers set up just for those people, and you can have gateways of people coming in. It can all be automated while you're teaching, while you're running your business from, maybe you go on vacation for once and your school still runs. That's how you do it now. The internet, crazy or hard or whatever it may be, I'll tell you one thing though. It has made things less expensive. It has made things more targeted. It made things easier, made things more efficient. It's been solving problems, and it's time to stop being scared of the internet. We've templated things. We've figured the thing out for you, just like you figured the thing out for the people that come to you. Same thing here. You just need to take a chance. You got to quit being worried about what could happen. You got to go all in. It's time to buckle down and do it. You have to. It's not a question of if you should or shouldn't, but you got to figure out what it is that they want. Where are they? Why would they come? Why do you matter to them? And where are they going? Let's figure this out, and you will have everything that you want. We've already got it dialed in though. So I want you to take a look at this. There's a little journey I call the profit wave, okay, that you got to take your clients on or potential students on, okay? So everybody has this big need or big want. You do, I do, your clients, your students, people do have these wants and needs. Everybody does. Everybody has a current reality or a current situation. And they all have this desired future self as well. And that's this here. And they want something to get them from what they want and need or their current situation to their desired situation. And what that thing is that they do, they want it to be new, they want it to be proven, they want it to be easy, and they want it to be fast. Okay? So what we have to do is we have to help our clients understand something. You're going to do this through emails. You're going to do this through ads. You're going to do this through blog posts. You're going to do this through mainly, just in my opinion, and what works best for our students and getting them to high 6 figures, 7 figures, is frankly just using paid advertising. I show you how to do organic free traffic too, but get paid advertising, target a specific hyper-focused niche, solve their problem, drive them to a funnel where we're going to take them in as a lead, and then we're going to put them through a process that pre-sells them, pre-schedules them, pre-signs them up, pre-filters them so you're not dealing with tire kickers, and gets them on the phone with you or in the door. That's what we do. But you have to understand this. You have to understand that, okay, they have this big need or big want, whatever it may be. Maybe you're helping moms with rambunctious kids. Maybe you're helping security officers. Maybe you're helping law enforcement. Maybe you're helping just the common guy that wants to learn self-defense. Maybe you're helping people that want to focus better, or they want to get rid of anxiety or depression, or they're just crazy infatuated and in love with the idea of martial arts. Any of those things, there's above and beyond. Want to get in shape, want to lose weight, all those things. Maybe you just work with women, right? That, they're in abusive relationships, or they need to feel more safe at night when they get out of work late. Any of those things. They have a big need and a big want. But we have to understand that there's this one thing that they have to change. And I'm going to give you an example here of how this makes sense. But let's say for you, I'm telling you that your big need and want is you want to get more students, and you want to get them easier, faster, and less expensive. And what the big thing that I have to get you to understand is that you need to be using automated inbound attraction systems to do that run without you, that work 24/7, 365, okay? So I need to get you to understand that online business, online marketing, and online attraction is something that you're going to have to do if you want to survive in this new world. And the way we do that, the new proven system that I have, is It's called a Dojo Student Blueprint, and it presets everything, pre-builds everything, and it is the system that you need. We've proven it over and over again. So I've got to get you to understand that online marketing is the way, and the system that's going to get you there is paid advertising, emails, follow-up, okay, retargeting, doing a presentation within a funnel and driving them back to what it is that you want them to do and know. So I have to help remove your limiting beliefs between what you want and this online marketing thing. You might think online marketing, it's too hard. I can't do it. I'm not good at technology. I've tried it before and I got burned. I don't have a lot of money to invest. This is going to cost too much. It might be too risky. I don't have time to do this. I want somebody to do this for me. You know, every one of our clients wants that. We all want that. I want people to do things for me too. But there's some, like, I'm sure Elon Musk would like people to do something for him too, like build rockets and all this crazy stuff, but he's got to design them. There's some things that you have to get in place, and once you get it in place, then somebody can operate it for you. But if it was as easy as just hiring some agency and giving them some money and poof, there goes big business in the door, don't you think that we would just all do that? Your business is unique and special to you, so you have to make it that way. And once it's made that way, what's beautiful about the internet is, hey, now you can hand it off because you make it once and it'll run forever. Once you make your car, you don't have to keep making it every time you drive it. Same thing here. So it's not a big investment. Do you know that you can start driving targeted traffic and start retargeting people on the internet for as low as $1 per day? Now, don't tell me you can't afford that, because I know you can. Okay? There's bums out on the corner that are asking for $1 that could run traffic every day. So don't tell me you can't. And then the big technology problem, listen, I've built everything for you. There's things pre-built. We've got it designed for you. Can you imagine if you had to build your car to drive it? Nobody would drive. So we've already built it for you. Okay, so once you understand that online marketing is the way and that it's the thing that has to be done, then I've got to knock down your beliefs about this program that I have, about funnels and does it actually work? My question is, how did you get here? You clicked an ad, you opened an email, you opted into a funnel, you opted into my landing page, and you're watching this video. It works, right? There's really no other possible way you could be watching this. So why wouldn't that work for you? Why can't you run retargeting to your ideal student, talking to them about how you can help them get the big thing that they want? How can you not be doing what we're doing here? And if you want to do it fast, you want a proven system, you want all the automations and the emails and everything written and put together, that's why we exist. That's why I've spent the last 15 years and hundreds of thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of more dollars on advertising and losing and failing to figure out how this works so that you could just take it from me for a small cut, right? No big deal. That's the same thing, right? So this is this profit wave. And when you get this dialed in, which I've already frameworked it, when you dial this in for your ideal student, it's not will it work or can it work? It's not, it just works. You know, you're not going to tell somebody, hey, listen, I know what you want. And listen here, I can solve your problem. And here's how I solve it and demonstrate. And them go, nah, I don't think so. I'll just keep suffering. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. So you build this profit wave, which we help you through, and then you can keep them and get them, and you'll have their attention, because when you talk about people's problems, instead of talking about, hey, free this and free that and free ghee and free everything, that's not what people want. They want their problem solved. All right? So the next thing here is no time and not tech smart. All right? So that's the next problem that we're really dealing with. What you need to do is you need something that's easy. You need something that gets smarter every time it operates and that gets you attention. This will bring you money and students. And when you have money and students, time gets better, okay? Because you can employ people to operate this thing, and we even show you how to do that. I even give you a funnel that once you have this set up with us, You can hire somebody and they can run this for you and we train them. What more do you want? And you get that for life. And no, I don't have you pay me monthly. There's no monthly fees with me. I don't do that. Just a one-time thing. So email and video equals money and students. Okay, what do you mean email, Mike? Well, what I mean is, just like you opted in to watch this video. Now, whether you take me up on the offer at the end of this video or not, doesn't matter, all right? I hope you do, because it'd be the smartest, most intelligent, and profitable thing you could do for your business, period. But the thing that I can tell you is, even if you don't, my smart and easy setup that I have here, that I just give to you, that I've worked on for years and years to master, and it's dialed in just for martial arts, I actually just give that to you, but it follows up. It knows if you didn't sign up. It knows if you didn't do anything. I just pre-programmed it like that. And I've already done that for you. But I'm just telling you, this is what you need. That email delivers my message. My message is what helps you understand if I matter. And if I matter to you, then we do business. If I don't matter to you, we don't. But I use video because nobody, it's so easy here. Do you know I'm recording this on my iPhone? I don't have no special nothing. I just got my phone on a tripod and it's just recording me right now. That's it. We're just communicating to the marketplace. And that's what's so beautiful about today. It's too easy and you can do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. If you can check your email and you can look at a YouTube video, then you can do this. All right? Especially when you have lifetime support. Okay? Now, pardon me. So when we get attention, money and students, same thing, follows attention. They need to see you. They need to hear from you. They need to know why you matter to them. And it takes people 7 to 10 exposures. There's about 90% of you are not going to take me up on this on the first try here. But as you go through the email process and I start delivering videos to you and I show you more, some of you will go, you know what, that just makes sense. You'll schedule a call with me. Poof, we'll talk on the phone. Bam, I'll show you. Here's what it looks like. Here's how it works. Everything. And then you're on your way. And we can start working and growing you students. Okay? So we've got to use easy, smart attention. Smart means every time that you open an email, my system gets smarter about you and your behaviors. And it delivers the message that matters to you. So many of you are just saying the same thing to somebody you've already talked to. If every time that I met you, I was like, hey, my name's Mike. Hey, my name's Mike. You're like, no shit, Mike. You've told me that every time you've talked to me. You'd think I'm crazy. But that's what we're doing in the marketplace. We're not customizing our messaging. So people are like, what? I know you've told me that already. You've got to understand that. And so the world figured that out too. And that's why they created these tools that change and that can automate and understand. You need smart ads. Because you've made it to this part of my funnel where you've clicked an ad or opened an email, landed on my landing page and got to this point, my ads are smarter now. They're going to go find more people like the people that made it to your spot. Smart, better attention. It's real easy. I set it up once and it works 24/7, 365. Okay, so when you have a system to catch them, okay, so we've hooked them, like back here. Let's go back here. Okay, so first, where are they? Where's the fishing hole? Then we say, what is it that they want? What's going to hook them? What's going to pull them in? And now we're at the place where it's like, what is the system we're going to use to catch them? Well, the system that you want to use needs to be automated and easy. It's 2021, okay? Like, I started building funnels back in 2007. So think about that. For 14 years now, okay, they've been evolving. It's templated. If they made it so hard that people couldn't do it, they wouldn't have any sales. They'd go out of business. Not only is it really easy for you to do, but we've already built it. So, gosh, and then we literally personally one-on-one help you set it up. I mean, when I built this system, I said, I want my grandpa to be able to do it. Somebody that has zero tech ability. So I made it click by click. I recorded my whole screen. I just did everything so that you couldn't say, Mike, it's too hard. It wouldn't work if it was that hard. So that's why I changed it. and made it super easy. We've got people that literally, I'm not kidding you, have flip phones and are now building their own stuff. And once it's built, they don't have to mess with it anymore. They got to monitor it. Once in a while they change their offer, so they got to change a couple headlines. No big deal. It's like writing an email or something, a text message. It's not hard. So you got to have something that's automated and easy. Automated saves you time. Automated, it learns. Automated means it can work while you're not. That's what we want. Okay? Trackable and predictable. Well, if it's trackable, it's going to be predictable. Most of you don't even know what it costs to generate one student. You don't know what it costs to generate one new paying student. Now, if you don't know what it takes to get one, either in time or money, so if I asked you right now, I said, how much time does it take you to generate one new paying student? You would say, if I said, how much does it cost to get one new paying student? You would go, listen, I was the same way. So that's why I know what that sound is. Because I did the same thing. I didn't have predictability. I didn't have consistency. And it was because I wasn't tracking. And I wasn't tracking because I didn't know what to track. And I didn't have a system to track. So as soon as you track it, you start seeing patterns and you start seeing like, oh, okay, I get that. Yeah, I've seen this before. This is what happened last time. And now you can start to see when I do these inputs and I stick them together in these processes, I get these outputs. You take that feedback and you improve it and feed it back into the machine. Okay, I stick $100 in ads. It goes through my funnels and stuff and my automations, and then I make this much money. Okay, I put one in, I got 2 out. Take that 2, put that back in, now I get 8, 20, 100. I stick 1,000 in, I get 10 grand out. I put 10 grand in, 100 grand out. 100 grand in, million out. So on and so forth. It's not, I'm going to show you a bunch of proof stuff too, because I know you think I'm full of shit right now, but I'm not. I promise you, pardon my French, but I know your bullshit meter, pardon my French, is rising, and I get that. So I'm going to show you some proof here, all right? The proof should be right now, though, because if I didn't know what I was doing and this stuff didn't work, there would have been no way I could have got you to click an ad, come to my landing page and opt in and give me your email and have you still watching this video. It would be literally impossible for me to be able to do that if I didn't know what I was doing. And I show you how to do this exact same thing, okay? You can do it, and you're going to be damn happy when you do. Okay, it makes it predictable, trackable. We got to know what to track. Where do we track it, and what does that look like? You need a system for that. You need targeted and filtered. You need to be able to target that group that you're focused on, because then your message can matter to them. Notice how I'm just focused on martial arts business owners. This wouldn't make sense to a tennis player. This wouldn't make sense to a law firm. This wouldn't make sense to somebody else, because I'm a specialist with martial arts business. That's what you need to be. Now, you can be a specialist to 20 different types of groups when you have funnels, because I can have one funnel set up and be specialized to martial arts. I can have another one set up to do blank, another one set up to do blank. Okay? Because it's automated, it can do that without me. I can be a specialist. That's why you can scale online. Okay? You can't, there's not enough power one-to-one to do that. All right? And it would be too expensive if you hired an army to go do that. And they'd be showing up, weird every day, maybe, girlfriend, boyfriend troubles, bad night, rough night. When you do it here, look, I made this video a long time ago, and look, it's still working for me. I'm not doing this right now. You know that. This is a pre-recorded video. But it's working for me. Again, that's the power that you have at your fingertips. It is mind-blowing how inexpensive this is. Do you know what it costs to run this entire system that generates 7 figures for us years now? It is a grand total. Are you ready? A grand total of $160 per month. That pays for all my tools, all my systems, everything to run a 7-figure business. Why? Because it's automated. Because it operates 24/7 without me. That's the cool thing about the internet. That's why you're seeing these radical jumps in people's businesses and incomes. This works regardless of the economy. No matter what's going on, if it's up and down, if things are closed down, you use your back end offers, which I'm going to talk to you about here in a second. So back to this targeted filter. I didn't mean to get off on a rabbit hole there, but you need to have targeted ads, targeted emails, targeted funnels, and targeted messaging. And this is going to, having the funnels and having all the different things is going to filter out the people that are serious and that are not. So no more tire kickers. When you talk to somebody or when they come in, they're very serious. Saves you time, and it's a lot more fun, trust me, because you know who you're working with prior to. See, I know that the only person that would click my ad, go to my landing page, and opt in to watch this video would undoubtedly have to be a martial arts business owner. Nobody else would care. Nobody else would understand what I'm even talking about if they weren't that. So I know that you watching this right now, I know you're a martial arts business owner. That's the beauty of this. So I can be very specialized with my communication to you. Okay? You can do the exact same thing. Now, it also needs to demonstrate your power. I'm demonstrating my power. Our clients, they actually show the move working. Our clients, they actually show and provide power to the potential mom that's watching it. I've got a guy, his name's Garland Johnson. They got a Universal Kempo Karate out of Colorado. I'm going to show you a picture of him and his wife here, Bridget. They are focused on their Tame and Aim program where they're helping moms with rambunctious, crazy kids. He calls them window lickers and floor rollers. An incredible human being. These people are just amazing people. They didn't let the technology things scare them. You know, they're not letting these limiting beliefs stop them. And my God, they're so happy because of it. But they are specializing their stuff just to those moms. And he shows them and gives those moms tips and tricks that they can take with them right then and there. And they go, wow, this person really does know what they're talking about. Let's get our kid in there. Let's sign up for his stuff. That's what happens. It demonstrates your power, and it does it 24/7 and operates 24/7 without you, like this is doing right now. You might be watching this. It might be 10 p.m. where you are. It might be, who knows what time it is. You might be listening to this going to work on your lunch break. You might be listening to this. It might be a Saturday evening. Could be a Sunday morning. That's the beauty of what we have and what you can be doing too. You also need something that pays for itself to run. See, my ads, because of my offers, you got to have something that pays off your ads as you do them. That's the problem with so many martial arts businesses is they're running these ads and it doesn't work for them for a numerous reasons. But the biggest one is they don't have a front-end offer that liquidates their ad spend. When you spend money, you need something that pays it off right away or you'll go broke. You can't just be because there's a life cycle between when they click the ad and when they become a new student. And if you can't cover that gap in money, you'll go broke. So what we do is we show you how to create a front end and a back end using profiting, like very profitable digital and virtual offers. So many of you think that the virtual martial arts thing is to get a black belt virtually. No, that's not what we're saying. That's about as far as from what we're saying as possible. I'm saying utilize information and digital virtual training products. Create a 6-video weapons training program and sell it for $97. Guess what? That just paid off 100 visitors through your funnel. Now you're not going broke. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So you need something that pays it off. You need to have a back end so you can scale. Okay, so in the back end, we've got people, they'll build a very specialized training. Maybe they'll sell it for $47 or $197 or $997 or $1997. Who would buy that? People that care about that because it's specialized. So many of our clients are literally masters, been doing it for 30, 40 years. They'll create a virtual training program that actually teaches that specific how to disarm from a knife. That's a very popular one. How to use nunchucks, how to use the staff and the bow, how to use different sword techniques, how to disarm somebody from a gun. They'll focus on very specialized things and they'll just focus those ads to those people. But as they're building an email list, they're offering this list to the back end. So maybe they're not coming in physically to be a customer, but they'll buy, they may have 1 or 2% of their back end list of thousands of people that'll buy something. So when you have people that are buying, let's say you have 100 people buy a $47 product, you just made $4,700. The person takes the virtual course, no skin off your back. You didn't have to ship anything. There's no overhead costs. That's just money that pays for your ads. That allows you to find the physical students in the front. Beautiful, isn't it? But that keeps happening and it goes above and beyond what you need to generate your in-person stuff. Beautiful. Now you're profiting. That's how you get to 7 figures in martial arts with just a couple people. You can do it with just one person. I know because I've done it. So You also need something that gives you economic security. Our business, actually, I'm not lying to you. I can show you the proof if you want to jump on a call. I'll be sure to walk you through it. We grew during this random craziness that happened in 2020, okay? Because we could still sell. When you're selling virtual offers here and there, how many, you right now, okay? And all the people that are probably watching this right now, okay? But you right now, tell me that you don't know something specialized about your art. You do. There's things that you could just teach maybe people that, I've got a guy that he just focuses on executive, dads make good money, daughter's getting ready to go off to school, go off to college. What's the best thing he could give her? How about self-defense in that moment that might matter because nobody's going to be there to protect her? So sells a $997 7-day weekend course that just to the executive dad, $1,000. Who cares? My daughter's going to have the mindset and at least some capable chance of getting away from whatever it may be, trafficking, a rape situation, abusive situation, boyfriend. She's got a chance. So they focus on that. It becomes a virtual product too that you can sell all over the world. And that works even when the economy's bad, because regardless of the economy, we still have those problems. People still have problems. So you have to understand that. You need something that can do systematic growth. You need something that works the same way every single time. Like your microwave, it's a system. Your mower, it's a system. Your refrigerator, it's a system. Every time it does the same thing every time, so it's predictable, it's consistent, and it can do things in a systematic way. You need a system. Not this off the hip, they might come in, it's just so random, okay? You got to have a system if you want real growth. If you want to build a legacy, you got to have that. And you got to have a self-managing flywheel, which means for every new customer that you get, every new student that you get, it makes the whole program better for everybody else, all right? So you've got to have something that as it grows, it makes everything else better inside of it as well. That's where your front and back end offers come into play. All right. You've been burned by ads and agencies. All right. So, I get that. You hired somebody. Listen, Mike, I've tried it before. When I talk to Master Clark, most people know who he is with the ATA. His nickname is Balls. An incredible human. Absolutely love that guy. But when I talked to him the first time, he goes, Mike, this better be good. Because listen, I've tried it all. I've spent, I don't even know, hundreds of thousands of dollars testing everything. He goes, he's got a, he wrote up a letter saying it's stupid not to be going through our program. He's like, if you want to grow in the online world, online business, this is where you go. So, he's been burned. He's been through all the stuff, and he still took a chance and still was very happy about it, and still is seeing how it doesn't matter what happened to you. There's something better out there. You got to keep moving. But if you're burned by agencies, the trick is you need your own autopilot growth machine. Quit depending on those people. Don't depend on them. When you go through our course, we don't make you dependent on us. We don't want you dependent on mommy and daddy. We want you to stand on your own 2 feet, know what works, know how to do it, and be able to grow. And that's what I was telling you about here just a bit ago. So we run ads to a funnel, and then we've got our back-end system. This thing is everything. I've had my back-end system one time. I screwed up some links in it. I put a tracking program in there, and I screwed up some links. Things were just like, it fell off. This is what nobody has in the martial arts industry. They think they do, because there's these certain programs that say, okay, we do email marketing. I looked at the emails. They're generic. They're just not there. It's so, and it's the offers are terrible. And I'm not going to mention any names, but it just is. I've seen it, and I'm not talking crap. I'm just telling you how it is. You got to have a specialized back end. That thing is so important because it takes multiple exposures to get somebody to make a decision. So you want to be able to spend 100 on ads, get 100 clicks to your website, and then you need to have a back end that pays that off. So you're basically acquiring new leads and new people that are going to go through this that will eventually turn into profit one way or the other, either in person or virtual products. But it's got to be, you got to acquire leads for free. Nobody does that. Not sure why. It's just not being talked about. That's why we exist for you. So Your front-end offers, they're going to be virtual products. Why virtual, Mike? Well, for one, it's really easy to create a course like this. You teach them what it is that you need to do. Okay, it's really quite simple. Now listen, there you can go on Amazon right now and you can type in, self-defense books and all this stuff. They have 15,000 reviews. You know how hard it is to get reviews on anything? And then for something to have 15,000, you know how many people had to go buy that book? And what am I even talking about? They're books on how to do self-defense. They're literally pictures. All right, let me see if I can just pull one up here for you, okay? Let's just go to this one right here. So this one here, this is just a random one, 788 ratings, okay? This is a guide for the armed citizen, all right? So this is life and death situations, legally inappropriate, how to deal with it, like this one here, okay? So 158 ratings, self-defense made simple. They're literally having to use pictures in books, and you're going to tell me that they won't buy an awesome online course? I wanted to be real with you. I told you that's what we were going to do. So look at this one, 170 ratings, okay? Street survival guide. These 124. Listen, I'm telling you, people want this stuff. They want it. All right? They want it, and with this stuff, they're having to go off of pictures. It's not even a question if people want it or look, this Krav Maga complete guide, 412 ratings. You don't think they're going to buy your online course that comes with support, that comes with you helping them? I know they do. We already know this. I'm trying to tell you to think about this, okay? If people will buy this, why can't you run this as front-end offers that pays off your leads, and then you can start using back-end like you should, and you can actually grow your business for free while you're having a good time and it's running in an automated way. So these are those front-end offers. When we create virtual, it doesn't cost us anything, no overhead. So we have high profit, pays for our ads, and then some. Quality leads. When people opt in for a knife defense course, or when people opt in to learn, the top 7 ways to defend yourself as a woman, and they see this virtual course, completely different than somebody coming in on pizza parties. Completely different than somebody coming in on free this, free that. You don't get that crappy lead. These are real leads. And you get high value customers that are there because they want to solve a problem, not because they got a coupon in the mail. Okay? Completely different. And I'm sorry if I'm coming off harsh. I just care about you, and I'm seeing the devastation out there, and we're here to help you. And we absolutely love this stuff, okay? So the other thing about front-end offers is you'll run those things between $47 and $197 in the front, okay? They're fast action. They're quick and easy to build, okay? And you get free traffic out of the deal. Quality traffic. That's the real free traffic trick, okay? So now, you also need back-end offers. If you want money in martial arts students, you can use these back-end offers that once they're on your list, not everybody's going to sign up for your in-person training. You know that. But why can't you sell them a back-end offer where, I'll just tell you a real one. People go and you can go to like AliExpress and you can get nunchucks and they'll have your logo on them and they're maybe $9. You can sell them for $39. And then you can teach a nunchuck class, a virtual one, okay? Let them buy it if they want to buy it. You can teach that to them, and then they can buy your nunchucks on top of it. It drop ships. You don't even have to, as soon as they order it, it drop ships it to them. And you can make an extra 20, 30 grand a month just doing that stuff in the back end with your email list. Why are we not doing this? Why? You have skills that you can provide the world. You have things that you can give to the people that solve their problems. Well, let's do it. This is how it's done. You're going to hold more attention when you're actually training them with stuff and you're actually giving these whole back-end offers, and people are now held by your attention. They go, I love this guy. I bought a nunchuck course from him, or I bought a Sai course from him, or I bought a knife course from him, and it was amazing. I want to go do his mastermind. I want to go meet with him for the big, weekend 4-day mastermind that cost $2,800. I want to buy his instructor's course for $5,800. I want to buy his You see where this goes? These are back-end offers. You don't sell a lot of them. You don't have to, because we're dealing with volume, and even 1% of 1,000, that's a lot when it's a $2,000 product, okay? And you get to tap into a global market if your local market's slowing down. But while you're growing that local market using free traffic that's being paid off by your back-end offers, this is how you get ahead. And this is how you grow a martial arts business. You can sell back-end offers. This is no BS, 97 to 36K. You can, listen, if you teach somebody something that they can go out and turn around and make $36,000 with every single year or month, there's no problem paying this. And listen, this is a special person. When you walk into Starbucks, they have $1,000 Vermosa machine. They're set up there. Now, how many people buy those? Hardly any. But there is always, out of a group of people, that one person that they're like, yeah, I'll buy one for me and my son because he's going off to college, and I think I'll put one in my office. Just because it's expensive to maybe you, or maybe you think it's not to everybody else. So let's not leave them out. Let's make things for those people and sell it in the background. You can sell one time, okay, digital offers, or you can sell memberships. People can pay you $97 a month or $197 a month. You get on a Zoom with them maybe twice a week, maybe a Monday and a Thursday at different times, and you coach them. People love to be coached. And you can also, in that membership, when they get started, maybe they buy 6 to 18 videos of you teaching them a specific thing, and then they get on your weekly coaching. Couple hours a week, no big deal. You've got 1,000 people paying you $97. Do the math on that. And if you don't think there's 1,000 people, I can go on Amazon again and we can just count up reviews of 1,000 people, and we wouldn't count the same person twice. And that's just what we're seeing on there. Nobody else is offering the back end. I know people with Krav Maga courses that make close to $1 million a month. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just go look it up. Okay, so don't think that it can't happen. It's just you're not doing it. And that's why we're here to talk to you about this today. Okay, so when you have a front end and a back end, you're going to get more with less. You're going to get more time and money. When you get more money, you can get more time because you can get people to run the machine that you got built already. And you know how it works, so you're not going to get, pulled in one direction or the other. It's not that big a deal. Listen, you've been at this for maybe 30 years. Some of our clients, 40 years. What's another few weeks or a month? Or what if it took 2 months? What if it took 90 days and you never had to think and worry about how do I generate students, or how am I going to create this extra that I want, or how am I going to have the money to build a legacy? Isn't that worth it? I mean, you've spent your whole life figuring this out. Let's substantiate and make this happen. Okay? Do I sound like somebody that's full of shit right now? Because I'm definitely not, pardon my French. I'm here to help you. The proof that you're watching this right now and still should be enough to let you understand that this stuff works. You're doing it. Why wouldn't your potential student do it? Okay? All right. You can also use our pre-built stuff, so no tech worries. Okay? And once it's set up, you don't have to keep rebuilding it. It's set up. You can duplicate it, different specialization niche. Duplicate it again, different specialization niche. There's frameworks to do things. A mechanic that knows how to change oil, every time he changes it, it's not a new process or different. It's just a different car. That's the same thing. Once you build a coffee table one time, you can build another one doing the same thing. Or you've got it built already. You don't have to build it again. You can set a different cup on it. So the thing about this is, once it's built using our pre-built system to save you the time and energy, and it's set up to work, like we've already proven and tested it, there's no tech there. Okay, you have to upload a picture to it. You got to maybe change a headline, okay? And we'll help you through it for life, lifetime support, retention, and unlimited opportunity. So when you have this, you have retention because they're not just coming to you for the in-person stuff. They're coming to you because they love your coaching. But while you have their retention, now you can build other offers where maybe they come to you and it's more of a mastermind type deal. Maybe you work with other people that are already masters at martial arts, but they're ready to go to your level because you're 10 years ahead of them and you know something like this that you could teach them possibly. Okay? Unlimited opportunity. Think about how many front end and back end offers you can make. Think about all the stuff you really know that you could turn into a six video course. There's literally people. Let's just say you sold it for as much as those books I showed you, $20, $19, but it was a digital course. Okay, let's say that because it's digital, there's no skin off your back, right? It's not like you got to deliver something in person or it's whatever. Let's say you sold it for $19.97, $19, $20. You had 1,000 people on your list. Let's just say 100 of, and this keeps building. Let's just say 100 of those take you up on that every single month. That's $2,000. $2,000. You stick $2,000 in Facebook ads, Google ads, retargeting, YouTube ads, you'll crush it. Okay, you'll absolutely crush it. Pays for your ads. Now you're getting all your inbound students, and you're not having to do free intro classes. You're not having to put on the clown suit and the birthday parties. You're not having to do pizza parties. You're not having to deal with tire kickers. You're getting quality people, and there's always an opportunity there. Okay? It doesn't matter what you sell. Maybe it's just $19 a month, and they get every new little 3-video, 4-video training that comes out. Why can't you do that? Why can't you, perform the same thing you would in front of a class, in front of a video camera, and talk to them the same way you would if they were in front of you in a class? Why can't you do that? They're paying for it to see you there in person. Why you don't think that there's people that will pay you for it to watch it on their screen like this? Yeah, and learn it with their friends? Why wouldn't they? I know they do. You do too. Go to Amazon and look. Go read the reviews. It'll blow your mind, and you can do this stuff. So, all right. This is the Dojo Student Blueprint. This is our product, okay? This is what we do. It's in 5 weeks here, you would have it completely dialed in. By week 2, we're live to the market and getting students, all right? But I'm not here if you're somebody that's looking for like fast money or like overnight riches. You and I both know that's not a real thing. And I'm not here to sell you some, here today, gone tomorrow, or trendy spoof and it's gone thing. This is a real deal. This is real training. This is my life's work. Been doing this for almost 15 years now. This is the thing. It's real, and I back it up for life. And you can call any one of our clients and talk to any of them. We care about you. I know how important support is. Doesn't matter how great something is, there's always going to be questions. So in week 1, we dial in your specialized message and specialized offers. We knock out those front and back end offers and get dialed in on who is your person, what's their problem, what's the thing that's going to get them there, and what's the thing that you're going to offer them. Okay? Week 1, we get that done. And you can go through this as fast or as slow as you wish because it's pre-recorded and ready for you. Week 2, we dial in your sales formula. We get your funnel going. We take you live to the market. You start generating students. Week 3, we tighten up and dial in more front and back end offers. We get your automation super tight in that email series, and we start to profit from offers. Okay? And then in week 4, we really tighten up that inbound system. We start really generating using paid ads because up here in this part, we use a lot of organic processes to generate the money that you'll then use on ads. So it's not out-of-pocket money on ads. Okay? We get your funnel set up, your retargeting. We get you dialed in on exactly how that works. The time we spend to show you like Facebook ads and YouTube ads and things like that, it's better than anything an agency could hire. You could hire. It's literally unbelievable. So, and you have it, and you always have it. So, like when you hire somebody, as I suggest you do, so you can operate your business instead of being an employee of it, you can then have our system train your employees. They can get on our weekly Q&A calls. They can get in and do the stuff with us. Okay. Well, I made it this way because that's the way it should be. You need to operate your school instead of being an employee of it, okay? So we get you dialed in there. Again, all the software, everything that you need to operate this thing, you're not paying me this money. I give you everything. I've tested all the stuff. I know what works. I know what's real and what isn't. $150 per month, okay? 160 depending on like if you use some of the extra stuff, but no more than $160 per month to run your entire system that can generate 7 figures. So it's basically the cost of it. One student pays for your whole business to operate online, okay? I don't charge you monthly for anything. So, you don't have to worry about monthly from me. I'm just a one-time investment. Then week 5, we start scaling up now. We know what the traffic looks like. We've built your retargeting lists, your custom audiences. We've got that back-end system operating. We see what it's doing because it's trackable and predictable. You got your tracking sheet. It's telling you how much you should be spending per day on ads. You know to the dollar a day, how long it's going to take to get a new student and in what time period. And now we're going to scale it up and do massive real-time cranked up student acquisition to the point that you want. And then you can sustain and hold it. And then you can focus on them back-end offers and really Really get yourself out there. You've worked so hard. You know so much stuff that you're going to die with unless you get it out there. You want to train black belts? Train them. They already know the art. Listen, if you've got somebody that is like right there, they're a black belt, and you want to take them to that instructor owner level, you don't need to teach them the kata there in person. They already know. Why don't you just get a course to teach them how to be the next thing so that they can grow your legacy all over the world for you? That's what you do. That's how you do it. Now, you also get lifetime access to us. Twice a week, you get a live Zoom with us where we jump on every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time, Kansas time, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time, Kansas time. You can get on. We'll help you write your ads. We'll help you anything at all that deals with our system. Emails, follow-ups, your video. You know how many videos we help people produce and do? And they're amazing. I'm so proud of them. And they didn't know anything about tech. And they're building. They say to me all the time, you can go watch reviews on our website. They're like, I can't even believe I'm doing this. I didn't even know nothing about this, and it's been only a couple weeks, and I've set up my own funnel and video, and I'm like, and they're so happy about it. And I'm like, see, you can do this. That's what I'm telling you too. You can do this. Don't think that you can't. You have help. When we have a team together and we have help and support, anything is possible, and you know that. Okay, you're also, like I said, get one-on-one support. At any time, you can jump in there and schedule a one-on-one call with us. Pick a time that works best for you. I'll jump on, or somebody on my team, and we'll work with you, and we'll get that thing dialed in. So there's no excuse, and you get that for life, okay? You also have a private group where there's other people that, there's people making 6, 7, and 8 figures in martial arts in our business, in our group, that you can get in there and talk to them. It's literally priceless what you can do in there. You're going to be able to tap into somebody that from some other country that does what you do, and who knows what you guys could create. Maybe you could create a back-end offer together or a front-end offer together. Okay, you could mix martial arts together, different disciplines, and create something amazing. Okay, that's what it's so priceless to have that, and it's support for you 24/7, 365. All right, I'm going to give you the Dojo Student Blueprint machine. This is that back-end system that it basically, as you go through it, it gets more intense in the way that it converts your customer, converts your new students. Because when they come through this initial process here, if they don't sign up right away, we take them through here to remind them to go back and sign up. We show you both organic and paid traffic. And then if they make it through this series, it goes into a different conversation and then another conversation. And this signs them up. It tells you where they came from. We start to learn what is it that is getting their attention and making them want to buy. It's all taught to us in this system, and it just tells you like a report every day. It's amazing. And then when they do schedule the appointment, it just goes in your Google Calendar. You wake up in the morning and you can see it in there. I was just talking to Michael Lewinzik, one of our clients, and we went through and we tested his whole system with him, and he says, this is really awesome. He goes, this is freaking amazing that I can wake up. It's got my appointment there. It's got a survey. It tells me, if they have the money to invest, if they want to do this, what their problem is. That's all the stuff when you get a lead. It's not like you're calling some tire kicker thing. You don't know why they came in, or they don't answer anyway, or it's like some screwy Facebook message or whatever. All right, now pardon me. All right, I'm trying to do this fast. I know your time is valuable. There's just some of this stuff takes a while. I'm not trying to show you how to make $10 an hour. I'm trying to show you how to make 7 figures a year consistently every year and have time. So it just takes time to show you this stuff. I'm not gonna just show you some crap. Like, this is real stuff. Okay, you're going to master paid traffic and automated traffic, or master paid automated traffic, whatever you want to say. So we show you how to do YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, email, how to run it through your funnel, how to target it, how to set up the lead conversions and pixels and retargeting and everything, how to use custom audiences to create lookalike audiences and to create things that are going to work, like, for sure. It's not a question. You most likely came exactly out of this system, because my system, every time that another martial arts business owner lands on this video, it sends a signal back and it tells my ads to go find more people like those people. So I make better profit here because my ads are only talking to people that care. And so it only matters to them, so that I get better clicks. And it's like every time it goes through here, it filters it. The water gets clear. You pour muddy water in it first, okay? And then it gets clear as it comes through. And so you get better results. You get better returns, and you pay less for the traffic. And then when you have something that pays it off, well, gosh, you really got something going there. I give you that exact thing already built, examples of my ads, how to write ads. I give you the whole 9 yards, and by gosh, I'll work with you personally if that's what it takes to get it there, okay? So I don't know what excuse you can give me or what you can tell me that it is that you can't do this, or I can't quite fathom why you wouldn't do this. It's being proved to you right now. You're still watching this, for crying out loud. Okay, so I give you examples of ads that work. I show you what emails look like and what they work, the ads that have been great for me and how they worked and why they worked and all that. It's not just, this isn't like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so confused. I make sure of it. That's why I give you 2 weekly, for life, bi-weekly Q&A calls. You can say, Mike, what do I do? I don't understand. Then we fix it. Okay, it's very simple. But I show you how to make this all work together seamlessly in the background. It's a beautiful machine. It's not some rocket science thing. Okay, this is how you do business today. It's 2021 and beyond. This has been going on for a long time. It just hasn't, for some reason, made it into the martial arts world until now. Okay, because we're bringing it there and we ain't stopping. Okay, you guys have got to figure this out. You have too much help and potential and things that you can do to help people, and you're going to take it to the grave with you if you don't get it out, okay? You can be touching so many more people. You can help so many more people, and it's time you start doing that, and it's time you have somebody in your corner that's going to help you do it, okay? And that's right now. So this is the Dojo Student Blueprint member area portal. You'll log in on a page that looks like this. You'll just go to our website, click log in. Okay, if you wonder, there's a resources there now. We've got other free videos there. There's a reviews page. Make sure you go check that, watch the videos, and read the different things. You can click course info, and you can see course info. But this is where you would go to sign in. You go to our website, click log in. You log in here. It looks like this here. Each one of these, you click and open it, and this is our Facebook ads, Dojo Facebook ads section here. Every one of these things, which I'm going to show you here in a few slides, but each one, when you log in here, up here, private group, you can click that. You go to the private group. Need a one-on-one support call? Whenever you want it, click that. It schedules the call. I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. You got support right here. You can contact us through email. When you get in here, there's an action section or action items, and you got resources. When you click on these down here, there's more videos that supplement and teach you and walk you through click by click, step by step, how to do this. I literally recorded my entire screen as I set up an entire 7-figure business from start to finish, all the way through. Literally. I literally just recorded the whole process walking you through it. And then I give you the stuff pre-built and templated down here. I transcribe every one of these things. I put a full MP3 in there too, so that you can listen to this as an audio if you want. Okay? Down here on this one, if you click that, there's over 200 plus weekly Q&A calls, 2 hour plus long, where people are asking us questions. We answer it live there. It's unbelievable. The amount of stuff that you get in here is like nothing you've ever seen. And I've also got this smart search thing. To my knowledge, we're the only one that has this. I took every one of my videos, they've been transcribed, they've been audioed out, and then I put them into a search algorithm inside of here. So you could search, like, let's say Facebook ads. This would scroll up. It'll pull up every single training video, hundreds of hours of stuff in here. If I said Facebook ads in it anywhere, it'll pull it up, it'll show you the video, and then it'll also transcribe it for you right there. And it takes you right to the part of the video where I said it. It's not like you got to scrimp through it and try to find it. So what does that mean to you? That means less time searching. That means, boom, I get the answer right away. That means, bam, I've got what I want and I can get on with it. That's what I wanted for you, and that's what we put in here. So you have the unique Dojo Student Blueprint Smart Search that finds any and everything in here that you need to know. How do you set up the pixel? How do you do this with the funnel? How do you write a Facebook ad? How do you write just type it in there, bam, it'll pop it right up, okay? HD video training. All of it is in high definition training videos, okay? They're on our own server. They ain't going flat. They're always there for you, okay? Action items list. As I said, every one of the trainings has this. It says what the training is, what we're going to cover in it. It gives you like legitimate answers to your questions. It takes you literally, people tell me all the time, they're like, I cannot believe how deep you go and how much depth you have on everything in here. They go, that's the difference. They say, I buy these other programs, but they don't teach you how to use them. Or I buy these other programs and there's nothing there on how to use them. They go, you give us the templates, you show us how it works, why it works, and then you give us the whole entire 9 yards. Then you give us support for life. Had a guy yesterday, he goes, when you said lifetime support, I thought it was just going to be some like bullshit, like here and there support, pardon my French. He's like, I cannot believe, he goes, I would have paid what I paid just to have your support. He goes, if you would have gave me nothing other than the support. Why does that matter to you? Because you're going to have questions. And for life, you're going to have answers from us. You got to just show up. I can't do your push-ups for you. But if you show up, we're going to get it done. I can promise you that. Okay? So you also get templates and cheat sheets. I've done everything I possibly could to get this done for you in the fastest possible way, period, so that you would have a true, reliant, consistent, something you could depend on, bulletproof martial arts 7-figure system. Okay? So please understand that. You also have live in the moment search right here, or sorry, not search, live in the moment questions and answers. You can literally put your name, subject line, email address, how can we help? Boom, it goes right to our team. All of us get access to it, and we will help you right then and there. There's also an answers section right here that of the frequently asked questions we get, we just answer them using video, using reliable methods so that you have the right answer, and they're in there already, so you may be able to go to it faster. So this is here. This is that smart search icon that opens up and gives you this smart search thing. You just click this. This is when it opens this up. It shows all your recent searches, VSL funnel setup, websites setup, templates, how to set up the funnel, okay? And then this is that support call. So if you go up here, remember when I said you click that one-on-one support call? If you click that, it looks like this. It'll go to this page. It's a 1-hour call. We do it on Zoom so you can share your screen with us and we can talk to you and we can get it handled right there, okay? And you can just select a time that works for you. Boom, boom, boom. It sends us a thing. You tell us what your problem is, so we'll try to fix it before the call even happens. Or if we still need to jump on the call, we will. And here's what else is cool. These all get recorded. So every time we help you, it's not like, what did he say? I forgot what he said. We record everything on the screen, both you and us, so that you have that. We give that to you. It goes in your members area so that you have it for future reference, so that if you have that problem again, boom. That's where, remember that flywheel I talked about earlier? For every person that joins our school, it gets better because when they ask a question, it answers yours, and so on and so forth. So when we do those weekly Q&A calls, I think that's next. Yep. The weekly dojo Q&A calls that happen, lifetime access to these. Okay, every Monday and Thursday, and they're 2-hour, they're recorded, they get added to your members area so that you have those for future reference. People jump on here. Here's Marty and Master Clark and Joanna and Charlie. All these guys are on here. There's Michael Lewinzik and Callan Payne. Some of these guys I'm going to show you. There's Bridget. Okay, you get on here, you can ask questions, or I'll unmute you. You can talk to me. You can share your screen. I know right here we're helping Michael Lewinzik create his VSL video. That's going to work for him over and over and over again. Okay. You know why the guys like Master Clark and you know these big guys like that are like doing really well? Why is it that he's on something like this? Because he knows you got to keep the axe sharp. He knows that you can't just stand on the track so you're going to get run over. He knows that it's about learning. It's about innovating. You're never too old to learn, and you're never too good to not learn something new. So that's why these guys are on here. These two guys right here. Most of you probably looked up to them or you got schools with them. Okay, so why are they on here? Because they know that's what it's about. You've got to have constant and never-ending improvement if you want that type of life that you're looking for. Okay, and we're here to help you. This is that Dojo Student Blueprint private group. I give you video answers. So if you have a question in here, I'll shoot a video recording my screen on what to do. I'll give that to you. And then boom, you have the answer. You want to talk about how cool that is? I had who was it? Garland. He said the other day, he goes, I can't believe like what you do. He asked me something simple. I recorded it on the screen. I put it in there. Why? Because when you go back in here, you can come up here and search and it'll go right to it. That's what's cool about it. So like every question anybody asks in here, poof, it tells you the answer right away. It's speed to answer. That's what you want. Okay, so you can ask questions in here. You can ask general discussion. Our Q&A call recordings are in there. If there's any announcements, new course trainings, because see, once you get access to this, you get lifetime access. So as the tools and technology improves throughout our business life, so does this course. It stays up to date for you, so you don't have to worry about that stuff, or so your team doesn't have to worry about that stuff. You guys can focus on creating incredible offers, incredible products, and incredible things, and let us do this part, and then let your team jump on and ask questions and things like that, okay? That's what this is all about. So I hope you understand that. You get that. You can find an accountability partner in here. Do you have a feature request? Tell us about it. User feedback? Hey, Mike, it'd be cool if you did that. We get that all the time. That's how you get something that improves and does better. That's what it is. You can do that. There's great people in here. You can find each other and work with each other. It's an absolutely amazing, priceless place to be. So like I said, you get lifetime support. We've got over 200 plus customers as of just right now. We're just scratching the scratch of what we're doing. We are going. There will be nobody that can touch us in this industry, and I promise you that, because we've got our pulse on it, and we're going to keep going, and we're going to help you. These are all of our incredible customers, and I couldn't even put them all on here. So you get lifetime support. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. That's a real product. The only reason we're in business is because there was a problem out there in the martial arts industry when it came to marketing. So we came to the call and we answered it. So that's what we do, is we solve that problem, just like you're going to do for your clients. Here's Master Clark, incredible human being, done a lot for the industry. Just look him up. He's an amazing person. ATA, amazing schools. Okay, he's got his warrior program down here. The guy's amazing. One of our clients. Tiger Rock Martial Arts, you might have heard of them. They're like one of the greatest, biggest schools out there. Master Conway, absolutely incredible human being. Love this guy, one of our clients. Fabio Leopoldo, he's got a Wikipedia article on him. Just look him up. He's one of the most nicest human beings on the planet. Works with like Conor McGregor, movie stars, NFL football players. One of our clients, one of my great friends. Master Arthur, cover of the magazines. Amazing human being, great people that just care about you and your success and leadership. They're a part of our program too. Here's Bridget and Garland Johnson, some of the nicest human beings to walk the earth. These guys are incredible. He is hilariously funny. She is just so kind and nice. These people are really making a difference. They're a part of our program. We've got Dave and Dalton Pryga. This kid right here has more heart and soul and power to love. He just is an incredible guy, obviously, because he's got an incredible father. These two, Sun Martial Arts, they're a part of what we're doing. He is just loving the ads. I love talking to him. Amazing humans. Here's Callan Payne. If you come with us, like, he is just the life of the party. He's fun. He's so excited. Here he is. He was on the news. He works with women that have been abused or in abusive situations, and he helps them and teaches them. He's got his Wise Warrior program. Just an incredible human being. Here's Sport Karate East. I remember talking to him. It was during Thanksgiving. He got on, one of the most kind, fun people ever. He's from Europe. He's some of our Europe folks. Just an incredible person. I absolutely love talking to him. I learned a lot talking to him too. Just incredible. That's what I love about this. We all get to learn from each other. It's incredible. Okay, George Kessick. He teaches online Krav Maga, and he's got his in-person classes. If you need somebody that's really fun to talk to and that's really kind and is going to care about you, this is the guy, okay? He's so good. He's so awesome at what he does. I hope you get a chance to meet him, one of our clients. He's also over in the Europe area. So these are just some of our other clients. This Ross Lockey guy here, what does he say? He goes, made $12,000 in personal training packages in the first 3 weeks of the Dojo Student Blueprint, okay? These methods were all organic. The next stage is to dial in paid traffic. He goes, guys, listen, this thing works. The system works, you guys. Trust it and follow it. Ring the bell. Right here, he goes, we're getting 3 to 8 new opt-ins we were getting only 3 to 8 new opt-ins per week. Now we're getting 3 to 8 new appointments consistently every single day. Big difference in a short amount of time. This is that Dalton guy I was telling you about. These guys literally love this stuff, okay? Go check it out. It's not about me, right? We all stand on the shoulders of giants. I'm just taking what we did, what we learned about this and how we were able to grow a 7-figure business. I packaged it up to work for martial arts, and I'm giving it to you, okay? So you've got 2 choices right now. Your first choice is you can try to do this on your own, and you can certainly figure it out, okay? Listen, you can. But what I will tell you is it's going to be harder. It's going to take longer. It could take you years. It took me 15 plus years to get to this point, and I'm still practicing and learning every day. Okay, it's a practice, like a doctor's practice, like a martial arts practice, right? So that's why you do what you do and I do what I do. If I wanted to learn your certain discipline, I would have to come to you if I wanted to save time and energy, right? Because if I tried to do it all on my own, it'd be harder, it'd be frustrating, it'd take time, it'd probably cost a lot because I'd make a lot of mistakes. But that's your option number one. You can try to do that on your own. You can try to figure this out and go through the stresses and the pains. And some of you would crash and burn and go out of business before you figured it out. Because I've done that with multiple businesses on the way here. So I know that that's a possibility. Or option number two, you can join us. You can jump in here. You can make the investment to be with somebody that cares about you. If you can't tell that I'm serious right now, if you can't tell that I'm infatuated with this, if you can't tell that I'm actually very involved with your success and that I'm a genuine, real person, then just shut this thing off and go do something else, okay? Because I don't know how anybody in their right mind can tell that I'm not passionate about this right now, all right? You can't fool somebody about that. So say what you will or do what you want, but listen, when you get with us, we care about you. You show up, we're going to help you. I promise you that. Go ask any one of our single clients if we will or not. Okay, listen, get with us, save time, less money spent, have more fun, get there quicker, enjoy the ride, and have people in your corner, and make some friends and actually have fun, right? Let's have fun in our business. So you can have a time-stealing, stressful martial arts business. How do you like these? This is my representation of hell, okay? And here's my representation of great, stressless fun. Or you can have an automated, stressless martial arts business. Which one do you want? This one or this one, right? Look at these beautiful graphics. Okay, let's grow your student base to 100K per month, both in-person and virtual products. Okay? You don't have to do the virtual if you don't want to. And listen, I want to say something else to you. I'm not here to change what you're already doing. I'm not going to come in and say, oh, you stop doing that, stop doing this, stop doing that. If you want my advice, I'll give it to you. But on that stuff, what you're already doing, we're going to take a look at what you're already doing. But what I want to do is just bolt something on top of it. I'm not here to change your ways. I'm not here to change what you're already doing. I'm here to give you something that you can additionalize to what you're doing. And if you see it fit to be the thing that you do, period, that's up to you. But I'm not here to change your situation, your system, your nothing. I'm here to give you something that you can additionalize into it. And for most of them, they've realized it is the better way to do it because it's less time that they have to spend. It's more focused. It's more targeted. It makes more money. It's fun. It's not this like grueling, like one-to-one, belly-to-belly thing. It's like we go from in the flesh to virtual automated, right? It's such a different thing. But we can grow your student base and get you to that 100K per month without giving you all this extra workload. And why don't you build that legacy that you want to build? Why don't you hand off the keys to the next person so it can continue on in your ways and the way that you've worked so hard to build? Okay, let's do that. And if that's what you want to do, then let's talk. Okay, let's talk. Down below this video, there's a button that says let's talk. Why don't you press it if this is the person that you see yourself being, if this is something that makes sense to you, okay? So when you get on that call, there's me and Fabio on the call. The 45-minute discovery call is what it is. So when you press let's talk, you're going to schedule that. It's a Zoom video chat, or we can just do a simple phone call. We start out by discussing your current situation. Where are you at? What's your problem? What are you dealing with? Let's find out where you're at and what's going on, okay? And then we're going to see if our model will actually work for you, because this may not work for you, all right? And if it doesn't, we're going to be honest about that. We're not going to, BS you, and I'm not here to hurt you. I don't need your money, okay? I'm here to help you, okay? So we're going to see if this model works for you. Next, we're going to map out an action plan to that $100,000 per month. Regardless if you start with us or not, if you come onto that call, you're going to leave with clarity. You're going to leave with direction and know what's going. You're going to have a roadmap on how to get to that 100K per month. You'll have your questions answered. And like I said, this could be one of the greatest, if not the greatest calls you ever make for your martial arts business. And so it is one of the most valuable 45 minutes you'll probably invest this year or maybe ever in your martial arts business. So I don't know what you have to lose to get on it, but I do have to preface something, okay? Who is this for? Well, I'll tell you what, it's for somebody who's currently in business. So if you're not in business right now, this isn't for you. But if you're currently in a school or you're currently in a martial arts business and you're working with some students, that's who this is for. If you sell virtual courses or you want to sell virtual courses, if you do one-on-one private coaching, if you do in-person training, or you do live events or virtual live events, that's who this is for. If you know that you're good at what you do and you believe that you can actually add real true value to the marketplace, that's who this is for. If you can't do these things I'm listing, then just stop watching this. I appreciate your time up to this point. I hope you grabbed some value, but this is not for you right now. Get to these things and it will be. You truly love helping others. You're in full service of others. You value your students' results above anything else, okay? I will go to the ends of the earth for my clients. I will skip dinner, whatever I got to do. Our team is so focused on helping our clients. That's how you need to be. If you're not that, it's not for you. And you also need to understand that you need to have some skin in the game, okay? Nothing's free, you know that. And you've got to put in to get out. Like I said, I can't do your push-ups for you. But if you show up, we're going to get it done. And I back that for life. You get lifetime with us. Lifetime access, lifetime support. So listen, that's who this is for. If you're not this person, I appreciate you, but just that's it. Don't schedule a call. Don't do anything until you get to this point, okay? All right, so if this is you and you want to get to that $100,000 per month or more, and you want to have a virtual automated business that actually works and people come to you pre-filtered, pre-sold, ready to go, you want to leave a legacy, grow a real business, get those front-end and back-end offers, and actually have a system that works, that you can depend on, that's predictable, then go to martialartsgrowth.com/apply, or you can just click that button below this screen, okay? So that's the deal. Don't wait around. Listen, it's time. If you're in business today, you got to do this. There's no other way. You cannot not be online. Everybody's running around looking at their phones. You know, people crash their cars more from looking at their phones than drunk driving. What does that tell you? Well, for one, it's terrible. Number two, though, is this thing has their attention. And what did we say in the very beginning? Do you remember that? Can we get to the front real fast? Look, what did we say? Okay, money and students and everything like that comes from attention. You got to get attention from the right people. Okay, so listen, I want you to do this. I'm, if you're the right person, if you're the one that we've been trying to get to, then it doesn't make sense for you to not do this. So go to martialartsgrowth.com/apply, set up that 45-minute strategy call, or just click the button below. I appreciate you. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to talking to you. Job well done.